I said I wasn't going to write no more poems like this. I had confessed to myself all along that tracer of life, poetry trends that scream of pain and the origins of pain and death had blanketed my tablets. So therefore, my friends, brothers, sisters, in-laws, outlaws, and besides, they already knew. But Black lives matter. I said I wasn't going to write no more poems like this. I said I wasn't going to write no more words down about folks that kick us when we're down, about racist dogs that drag us down, drive us down, and beat us down. But the dogs are in the street. The dogs are alive, and the terror in our hearts has scarcely diminished. It has scarcely brought us the comfort that we suspected. How could it? The dogs, rabid, foaming with their brutish ignorance, stride the streets like robot gunslingers and spread death as night lamps flash crude reflections from gun butts and police shields. The dogs are in the street. I said I wasn't gonna write no more poems like this, but the battlefield has oozed away from the stilted debates of semantics, beyond the questionable flexibilities of primal screaming. The reality of our cities has become an attack on home, life, family, children, philosophy, total. The dogs are in the street, and it's a turnaround world where things are all too quickly turned around. It was turned around so that right looked wrong. It was turned around so that up looked down. It was turned around so that Sandra Bland could be stopped for allegedly illegally changing lanes and then brutally beaten by a vicious cop, detained for 3 days, and then said to have committed suicide with a garbage bag in her cell. It's a turnaround world where things are all too quickly turned around. It was turned around so that George Zimmerman could stalk 17-year-old Trayvon Martin as he walked down his own neighborhood sidewalk at night, armed with nothing but a bag of Skittles and a bottle of iced tea, and then murder that boy in cold blood and not be arrested for 45 days later, only after public outcry, and then set free. In Ferguson, Missouri, 18-year-old Mike Brown, shot 6 times, killed for the heinous crime of jaywalking. Had his hands up, don't shoot. The killer cop, he got paid leave and almost $1 million in GoFundMe money. It's a turnaround world where things are all too quickly turned around. It's become where you can't call a spade a spade. Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown, Rekia Boyd, Sandra Bland, and a countless list of others, including my classmate Ron Settles, are dead. George Zimmerman, Darren Wilson, and all the other killer cops are free. It's a turnaround world where things are all too quickly turned around. It was turned around so that 22-year-old Dylan Roof could walk into a South Carolina church and murder 9 people, not be handcuffed when he was arrested, and then taken to Burger King so he could have it his way. It's a turnaround world where things are all too quickly being turned around. When we raised our collective voices to holler Black Lives Matter, it was met with the retort, all lives matter. No, all lives must not matter. If all lives mattered, then a gun-happy police officer would not have shot into a crowd and killed Rekia Boyd by hitting her in the head with a bullet. If all lives mattered, police wouldn't have rolled up on 12-year-old Tamir Rice and killed him instantly while he played with a toy gun on the playground. If all lives mattered, then John Crawford, who was walking down a Walmart aisle with a BB gun, then threw it down when he saw the police, he'd still be alive if all lives mattered. But they shot and killed John Crawford on the spot. If all lives mattered, then the police would have let go of Eric Garner when they had that chokehold on him and he said, "I can't breathe." I said I wasn't going to write no more poems like this. I made a mistake, because black lives matter.